Switching out hyperspaces and different mods can sometimes be a bit of a process, but here we go. We played this ship pack, I think, for the first time last week. This is called, created by RPGNerdos, called the Enemy Shippack. And we unlocked, I think, the B and C version of the slug ships. So let's start with one of the other ship types to start today. So this ship pack is all about ships designed after enemy ships that you can fight, that you play as. And they're always really small and not a lot of options for systems. I'm pretty sure I unlocked 2 ships last week. I think neither of these were unlocked last time, so. Do a drone run or the Federation hacker, huh? Double mini beam Artemis. I'd probably be terrified to fight this ship in vanilla. Starts with hacking. I'm gonna guess there's unlocks on each of these. Let's do the Engi one. Dual lasers and a Combat 2 drone sounds pretty OP. Alright, let's check out Gibbs. Fall the Rebellion! Nice. I wonder if that's what the Gibbs look like on the enemy ships that you... oh yeah, this thing. Get caught once and your journey's over. I'm gonna do the easy one again. Engi Scout. Scan the sector in search of the suitable M-class giant star. What is this doing? I forget what that... We had that before, or is that something particular to this ship? Have I tried out Duck Game? I've not heard of Duck Game, so no, I have not. I'm not familiar with that one. But yeah, Slow Rider, if I'm going to play any of your ships today, I would need to re-download it. Since it's been updated, I think you said. Oh man, I feel like combat drones are terrifying versus this type of ship. Okay. That's for this ship's quest? Okay, cool. Actually, I want not the pilot to do that repair. That game is another fun versus game. You could send a link. Yeah, feel free. Send links. I check those things after the stream. I hardly ever look at link to game suggestions while I'm streaming, so damn it, man. I hit twice and then have not hit twice again. Come on, one more time, game. One more time. There it is. Think you gave this ship DRA? Problem is I can't have that and my shields online, so there we go. Wow, these dodges, the perfect amount to just not be able to kill him. How is a Combat 2 not getting through? I swear Combat 2s against my ship get through. Okay, store and a quest. Wow, this ship almost got, was that 15 health in total? Okay. So did I get my drone back? I didn't notice. Jesus, mind control? Already? Pirate Instigator, missile hacking. I mean, not hacking. Missile and Zoltan shield. This is insane. Yes, make sure you hit the mind control 3 times, but never the weapons, sir. Can I get crew? I didn't look at the crew. What's the max crew, RPGNerdos? Please tell me, because I'm turning this down if I can't get more than 3 crew. What's up, Chewgum? I know one of the ships we played only had 3 max crew. What is the max crew on this? I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait till you tell me, because I'm not gonna waste. I didn't look at it. I should have looked at it. You can't check, so you don't know. Okay, good. We can get the crew. Okay, I can get one more crew. Okay, no dodge. God, these frickin' jumps, man. Would it tell me? Would it have told me I have to get rid of my crew there because it says crew's full? You're probably right. I think it would have told me, actually. Next to the offer. I sometimes forget what FTL will and won't tell me. I sometimes forget that. Was it a hazardous sector? And it's definitely a hazardous sector. Was that supposed to be pun? I guess that was a pun. 1, 2, 3, 4. I doubt this ship has space for hacking. What the hell? Asteroid field, Zoltan shield missile. That is the only thing that exists in this sector. Jesus. The good thing is combat 2 plus asteroid field is usually scarier than what they have, but frickin' hell, these ships though. Bought a system once without the game telling him it would be his last system. Who knows? Did I? System's different than crew, though. Stores... I don't know that stores tell you that. Flak 1 is amazing, but I'd have to sell something to get it. I can get doors. If I can get doors, that makes me think there's no other system I can get, actually. There's only one slot. So the only thing we can get would be doors. I guess I could get small bomb. I really want to flak, but I have to sell something and I don't want to sell any of this, so... Honestly, not bad there. And I'll repair, since that's not repairing, damn it. Well, I have plenty of fuel now. Alright, we'll see what the unlock is when we go to the quest. That was on Zardon A when the extra systems were bugged. Okay. Alright, Solar Flare imminent, overriding safety protocols, gathering data. It is advised to leave the vicinity of the star as soon as possible. Pulsar detected similar to the end, 30%. Data inefficient. Fired closer to vicinity to gather data. So I need to go to another quest. I think this is for the unlock. Why did it add it to this sector when I have like 3 jumps left? Okay. Alright, I can get both of them, thankfully. It's a series of quest beacons. Okay, it looks like we're like scanning the sun or something. Good. Gotta say, Combat 2 plus dual lasers, pretty insane early. Pretty insane build. Let's go shield value. Wow. Well, I am never running out of fuel on this ship. I just got a scanning hazards to find out if there's a way to stop the advancing catastrophe. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, what's the Mantis war camp or whatever? Detected pulsar, commencing scan. Data points at sufficient number of similarities to the nearby nebula system. Pinpointing location complete. Warning, detected alien vessel. Increase in weapon power suggests hostile intentions. Probability 80%. Advised, evasive maneuvers and FTL jump to avoid damage. Quest marker to the next sector. Okay. Did I deep? Okay, he dodged and I am out of missiles. Great. And my weapons are now offline. And, okay. Alright, good job, Combat 2 drone. Thank you, Combat 2 drone, for carrying us. Combat 2 drone doing work, man. I didn't realize I had so few missiles when I bought the small bomb. Whoops. Small bomb is great if you actually can use it. They offer to upgrade your sensors into... Oh, you don't have sensors, though. Oh. But you don't have them. Wow, that's probably the two worst choices I could think of for Sector 2. Yeah, I can't think of anything worse than those two choices. Green Zoltan or Red Rock controlled. I guess Zoltan's slightly less bad. Combat 2 can get through Zoltan shield quickly. Aim for a lane with more green sectors. Okay. I need Engi sector to finish the quest line. Oh, okay. I didn't even look at what I have later on in the run. Okay, that's fine. I hope I chose one with more green sectors later. Oh, I didn't read that one, sorry. Scan detects visible reduction in the ends advance. Possible counter ion storm. Possibility unknown. Data insufficient. Ugh, okay. Go through 2 nebulas, it's 9, 8, 7. We go through 2 nebulas and be here in 7. I think we can do that. Yeah, 2 times rock or 2 times Zoltan, you wouldn't even have a choice. Okay. What is this tiny thing? This is part of RPGNerdos Enemy Shippack, which is a bunch of ships based on ships you fight in FTL. So that's... And they have unlocks to get other versions of the ships. It's pretty interesting. Uh-oh. Vega did a link that you're not supposed to do. Or you didn't do a link, but it thought it was a link because you forgot a space after a period. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Basically anything that gets hacked screws us. So I have to do this, I think. Oh my god, this is a terrifying ship. Damn it. My last bomb again. Triple hit. Okay, weapons are offline. My drone control's on fire. That's bad. Okay, good. That's an interesting way of doing it, actually. Not really sure how you do program using hyperspace. Interesting way to do what? You forgot your sub ran out. Oh. Yes. I can get the third shield, second shield, I mean. But we have a store here. If we go through here, we have 7. 7, 6, 5. So 1, 2, 3. Can't go to the store if I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we skip the store then. So I should have just gotten the shield right there. Okay. Basically a screenshot of a theoretical UI change where weapons and drones control boxes are on top of each other as opposed to side by side. Ah, okay. Apparently he dodged 50% of my shots or something. Time this correctly. I think I got it there. Okay. Exclamation point permit the name is how you do it. 30314 just did it, I think. I've been streaming for a few years, so I hope or expect to make it big at some point. Expect no. Hope, I guess that depends on your definition of big. I just want, if I hit partner, I will feel like I have succeeded on Twitch. I basically stream full-time right now anyway. I mean, I stream 6 days a week for 35 plus hours, so I basically stream. This is my full-time job. If I could actually be partner, so I could do it without, you know, the restrictions that are on, I don't know if there's restrictions, but there are a few things that are not as favorable for affiliates as they are for partners. That's my goal. But I'm not like trying to get famous or anything. I'm just trying to do something I enjoy for a living, which is why I sing and why I stream. Partner 70-something viewers a week. Yeah, you have to average that. So might try some other game. I mean, it's a great suggestion, but the thing is, people who don't stream love to give me suggestions on how what I should do to, you know, make it to partner. I play FTL 3 times a week because it's by far my highest viewership. I don't play FTL because it's my favorite game, although it's an amazing game. I get by far more viewers every time I play FTL, so I'm doing this to try to get partner, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. FTL is not enough. Again, if you got some secret sauce, lay it on me. But I'll tell you, I get so many suggestions from people about what they think will be the thing that gets me partner or whatever. Unless you're a streamer who has thousands of viewers, I probably am not going to believe you over my own personal experience of 4 or 5 years doing this. So, one sellout stream per week. But what would even be a sellout stream? I mean, people who watch streamers love to tell streamers what will be successful. Like, I'm not doubting that other people have good ideas, but it's not easy to be successful on Twitch. I feel pretty proud of the viewership I have, even though it's not as good as, you know, I want it to be. The secret is running ads. Yeah. That'll make people want to stay on your stream, playing ads 24/7. You gotta go, Vega? All right. Did you do that link to show that picture? I don't see it. So, we'll see you later, Vega. All right, this is the next quest for the unlock quest, I think. Analysis of an ion storm's reactor effectiveness has been reduced. Hostile detected. Okay. You posted it? I don't see it. There it is. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. Stacked on top of each other. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know how programmable that is with the way hyperspace and FTL's UI stuff works. But if I could find a game that I could play that I enjoy that is not FTL, that would increase my viewership, I would be all for it. So that's why I play other games. I mean, in my experience from watching other streamers who are successful, the biggest streamers I know of play the same game a lot, and that's what I can't do. There are very few, I think, variety streamers out there. I mean, few is relative. Compared to the number of people trying to be successful as streamers playing a variety of games that are partners. I mean, if you actually looked at the numbers on Twitch, I would guess that it's less than like 5% of people who stream on Twitch are partners. I don't know the numbers, but that would be my guess just off the top of my head. Freaking, is this the same freaking auto hacker Burst Laser 2 hacking like we saw earlier? Guess I do defense drone here. ASMR, hot tub, Minecraft, interactive chat, mini games. All right, that's a lot of words there. So you got a drone parts? I think we got all the drones down. Variety streamers in general are not popular, nor do they grow very quickly. This is very true. So if I really wanted to get partner, I would probably have to play FTL 6 days a week or something like that. And I've said this many times. I wouldn't still be streaming if I tried to do that. 3 days a week is my limit. Because like I said, this is the game I have by far the most consistent viewership on, but I can't play it that much. Watch my HP. I mean, what am I gonna do? I see it. I see it. Variety's a way to branch out when you're already large, yeah. But again, getting large on Twitch. Oh my god. Well, I skipped rock to have a forced rock. If you have if you have the secret, let me know. Because those view bots that tell me want to become famous are the only people suggesting how I can get big on Twitch. So, I actually want to use this. So far, the best idea I've heard for getting big on Twitch is apparently buying view bots. Don't buy view bots. You get kicked off of Twitch, by the way. Would you like rock, rock, or rock? I guess I'm taking rock. Okay, this guy can't do damage to me. He can board me. Should not have banned those bots. They had the truth all along. You know it, man. You know it. Should have realized. That was a true way to success on Twitch. These why people are giving me suggestions how to become bigger is because they like me. Well, I appreciate that, and I do appreciate those suggestions. I'm sorry if I sound negative, but I've been doing this for a long time. I mean, well, what do we have? Somebody who was like a 4 or 5 year, 50-something months in a row of subbage. So we've been streaming for a long time here. And if I knew the success or the secret to getting partner, I would have done a long time ago. You get famous if you buy 1 million bots. Story of you wasting money and getting banned on Twitch. This headlines. That's right. Not view bots. Ad space in other places siphon off viewers. That's how you become a pariah on Twitch, I would say. If you start stealing viewers from other Twitch streamers, that is like a no-no on Twitch. God, I might just die here. Solar flare plus this, I can't vent the ship. Can I dodge? Okay, we got a dodge. That's good. Alright, Solar Flare, please don't kill me. Okay. Check empty room. Nothing in empty room, so only the one. Damn it. God damn it, Solar Flare. Jesus Christ. I didn't swap my drones out because I was so worried about the goddamn Solar Flare BS. So that was a 2 damage missile too. F you, FTL, by the way. There's the salt for the day. There's your salt, everybody. Even on a viewership day. My guess is a lot of people who say they want me to be bigger too, and then say play something besides FTL, only watch me when I play FTL, which is kind of a, you know, little funky thing. Because we usually only have these discussions when I play FTL, and then people are like, you should stop playing FTL. I was like, if I stop playing FTL, I don't think you would watch my stream. So it's kind of, it's a tough thing, man. Damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing, feels like. Good dodge. It's a catch-22. Like, I would love to average 70 viewers without playing FTL. But when I play FTL, I probably average 40-ish. That's where we're about at right now. And this is my, again, highest viewership game, so. When they do get big on Twitch is to network with other big streamers such as Soda Poppin'. Yeah, I'm sure their inbox isn't full all the time with people trying to get on their coattails. I mean, I've rated large streamers like Lethal Frag, because I feel like the people who would watch me are the people who watch like Lethal Frag and Dolphin Chemist. I've rated them before, and I also just like Lethal Frag. He was like my inspiration for streaming. But I mean, again, there are so many people trying to do this thing that a lot of the suggestions people have they're good suggestions, but actually making them happen is easier said than done. You don't want me bigger? Yeah, I know. That's what a lot of people say too. Which is good for the viewer, bad for the streamer, because I barely make enough money to pay rent. So, gathering data, initial scan of the asteroid field suggests existing minerals. Resilience to be the key value of Project Solar. Okay, relay the coordinates. Oh my gosh, are we about to take damage from just asteroids? Jesus. Now, it's not all luck. Luck has something to do with it, but it's not all luck. There's no way I'm going to say that people who are successful on Twitch aren't good at what they do. But I think luck is a part of why some people are partners and some people aren't. In my opinion, a large majority of the people who are popular at Twitch is because they got popular somewhere before going to Twitch, either as a pro gamer in League of Legends or Smite or some competitive game, or they were a personality or caster for something. Like, in my opinion, a lot of the people who are popular are on Twitch got their popular somewhere else, and then were able to transfer that. YouTube, that kind of thing. View the flagship and unlocks B for Engi ships. Okay, well, I'm gonna try. This is looking kind of doomed right now, honestly. This guy's got a value point shields too. Okay, that's good. You would hate doing what you love for barely enough over doing what you hate for big bucks. You never had big bucks, so you may change your tune one day. Well, what I will say about that is becoming a partner on Twitch won't all of a sudden make me rich. But it would be nice to not, you know, just barely be able to pay rent every month. And that's with me doing Twitch plus, you know, my my singing gigs. Man, where's the stores? Rock control, distress everywhere, no stores. I think we're about to die here. I guess I upgrade engines and hope I don't die. Yes, that's what I do. Ship feels like the unoptimized ship in the multiverse mod. Well, so far all the ships we played in this mod have been pretty weak, and that's on purpose, I think. Because they're supposed to be as close to enemy ships you fight in Vanilla FTL. It's purposeful, I'm pretty sure. We might be dead with... Oh, thank God. Burst Laser 2 is offline. We might be alive now. Just when I need more asteroids? I know, right? I don't want that deal. And yeah, you're right. It's about personality on Twitch too. And one thing I could do better is probably be more positive, but it's hard for me to be positive when I just get mad at video games all the time, so. Something I could work on. Being happier and whatever. But so many people come for the salt too, I don't even know. I mean, second combat too, I wouldn't be able to use it. Full repair, we have drone recovery arm, right? So this probably is GG for recovery there. You love the salt, don't change that. See, there you go. But then I had 2 messages on YouTube this morning saying something about you're bad, because that's what people say all the time. Misplay on opening doors or something, somebody said on an FTL video. And the other one said, skilled gameplay, but you're too... What did he say? Something like too damn negative. Can't watch. Something like that. So, you know what? Again, people tell me what the magic secret is all the time. And then somebody will say the exact opposite. So there is no one catch-all way to get successful on the internet, that's for sure. Amazing how perfect people can play when they're watching someone else play. I know, right? Please don't be free damage. Okay, good. Backseat gamers are the best gamers in the world. Never make any mistakes and know every mistake you make every time and tell you about it. That's what happened to Age of Empire streamers. Stick to FTL. 20 years, there's a big remake. God. Oh man, I hope that's not where my future lies. Okay, this guy cannot do damage, thank God. Steak made by chat for shame. Honestly though, like the games that I like to play are games like this. I like games that have a lot of replayability and variety, so I'm probably going to keep playing the same type of games I've always played and hope one day enough people enjoy watching it that I can make a better living off it, though. So that's what I'm hoping for. Or to answer your question earlier about what am I hoping for. Not to be famous, just to do what I love and make a living doing it. And I'm doing that. I am doing that. I could set up a pool in my room where a Speedo put my stream in the pool section. I don't get the whole what is it called? Hot tub streamer thing. I'm not doing that. If I want to do that, there's probably ways you could make even more money than trying to do a hot tub stream on Twitch. Alright, what do we got here? Have a gal on a Speedo, that would bring the viewers, you know it. Wow, that's a really strong ship. And he's running away. Wow, he's even stronger than I thought. He's got these drones to go with it too, Jesus. Don't hit my weapons. Oh my god, those dodges were amazing. Okay, right. I think we ran out of the doges. Okay, pretty good. Rand stands in chat unite. What's Rand stands? What? How much HP does hull repair drone per drone part? It's random, like most things in the game, but with drone recovery arm, you can get 2, jump away, and you get the drone back. So you can get a max of I think 4 for free, but it's not guaranteed because it's 3 to 5 repair. So what you do is you take 2 free, jump away without turning it off, and you're guaranteed to get the drone part back. So it's 2 is what you'd get with drone recovery arm. Okay, what do I want to do here? Honestly, I might just take the ion stunner. Well, man, how do we beat the boss with this ship? You say there's an unlock killing the boss with this ship, but how do you ever beat the boss with this ship? Have I played the Far Cry games? No, I'm not a big fan of storytelling games. Is Far Cry one of those games that's kind of like... What was the game my brother was talking about the other day? Underground? No. I don't know. Is that one that's got it's like pretty story-based? I feel like it's... I don't know. First-person shooter games that are heavy on the story are not my type of games. Not Fallout. Far Cry. I think Far Cry was the one. Other one is play one really popular game. This I think gives us damage, but I think gives us... Okay, that's good. If I could play a popular game that I liked, I would go for that. I would try that. Problem is, most of the really popular games, I don't really like them. And if you want to... Here's a tip for somebody who wants to get into streaming. Don't stream a game just because it's popular if you don't like it, thinking you'll get popular. It's not going to work. 99.999% chance that will make you burn out of streaming, not get popular. So... The boss unlock is there. It's not easy. It's kind of last resort in case you miss out on the quest. Okay. Did I miss out on the quest? I guess I need the Engi sector, right? That's what I need to actually finish the quest. You all giving me tips on streaming. I'll give you a tip. You better play a game you like if you want to stream regularly. If you don't play a game you like, you're never going to keep streaming. So I play this game, which I do like, and you all see how ragey I get at it. This is a game I like, and look how much I rage at this game. What did my shot hit? I don't know what it... Oh, my shot hit the missile. Okay, it's fine. Destiny was really good at StarCraft, but he transitioned into politics. Maybe I should discuss politics. Whoa. I do not think that is the direction my stream needs to go. Although I will say, music might be a thing I could possibly try to transition into because I am a musician. Oh, Jesus, man. But that comes with its own can of worms with DMCA stuff, so I don't know. Which is why I don't do more music stuff in stream. I feel like I did one time where I tried to do a little bit of music arranging on stream, and I don't think... I'm trying to remember if I did that or not. I know I thought about doing once, but I don't know. It's tough. Everybody's got ideas about what will be successful. It's tough to find the right formula, man. If it were easy, everybody would do it. Need to heal. I need to get to the Engi sector. Salt would be epic. I'll give you a tip. Okay. Chewgum politics is how a streamer dies. Politics is not controversial at all. Discuss in a loud manner while not listening to other people. Are you not allowed to stream your practices? Well, Well, the things I practice is church music, so... or choral music. I could practice that. I could. I don't know that I would enjoy it very much. I just don't feel like there's actually much of a viewership for me singing a cappella only a tenor line in a choir choral piece. That sound like something you want to listen to? I would guess probably not. I'm gonna guess probably a lot of people here don't even know what a tenor line in a choral piece is, or would understand it if they heard it. It would sound like, why are you singing a melody that doesn't make any sense? That's what it would sound like. Damn it. Get those Mormo viewers. Okay. It's a good dodge. Yes, all those Mormons who are watching gamers on Twitch. I'll corner that group. Okay. Feels like it's either you sell your soul and hope you get popular, or do what you like and suffer because of it. Well, I'm not suffering. This is not me suffering. I'm playing a video game. You all are watching me. And I am making a living. A frugal one. But I am doing what I like to do. Even when what I'm doing is getting salty at FTL. I'm still doing what I enjoy doing. I'm not suffering. But the secret formula, who knows what it is. In Germany, you can make your own music and still be taken down because the GEMA can just blanket claim everything. Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten to streaming music at all, like at all, because there are so many legal traps you can fall in there. I know a lot of them because I actually have some published music. That I am actually a published music arranger. So, God, 4 humans. Oh, I gotta say, RPGNerdos, your ships are not made for smooth, strong runs, that's for sure. Yeah, you all are suffering at your jobs. I'm not suffering at my job. I'm playing video games. Great. It's great. I'm not getting rich off of it, but, you know, I am playing games. Is music arranger a fancy word for DJ? No, music arranger is completely different from being a DJ. Arranging music means I write music on a, well, I was gonna say a piece of paper, in software called Sibelius or Finale, and it is music. The music that I have written is for 4 singers, soprano, alto, tenor, and bass, to sing a cappella, which means without accompaniment, which you probably know that, without instrumental accompaniment. So that's what I have a couple pieces published of that. That's what I have done in music occasionally, apart from my singing stuff. Sprinkle salt all over the continental US and take the show on the road. There you go. Once you have ships in, would I play any of them? Absolutely, yes. You just have to type !FTL ship, it'll tell you how to submit them. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can get both these quests. I feel like I need this quest if that's part of the quest chain. I'm not sure if it is or not. Oh, I'll play multiverse for viewership. I'm fine with that. I've played viewerships made for multiverse multiple times already. I don't. Again, as much as I rage at things in FTL, vanilla or otherwise, still glad I'm doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it. I could easily quit streaming and go back to being in retail. That's the reason I haven't gone back to doing other stuff, because, God, that does make me miserable. I've done that enough in my life that even making less money streaming is far preferable to going back to working retail and having to, you know, sell stuff to people who don't want to actually buy stuff or whatever. Those quests are only those I got from other stuff. The quest line of the ship is to be finished once I get to Engi sector. Okay. Right, well, I'll still get the quests. Nothing else I care about to get this sector than the quest, I think. You gotta go work. All right, Flemmy, enjoy your working, my friend, if that's possible. I wish I could knock at doors and get backup battery instead. Retail sucks so much nowadays. It sucked every time I've done it, which is, you know... I've worked at 4 different retail stores, or 5. Retail are the jobs that I had back before I started streaming. I worked at Walmart, sucks. Worked at 2 different sheet music retailers. A place that sold musical instruments. Department store. And GameStop. So like 5 or 6 different retail stores I've worked at. And probably the least annoying was GameStop, but there's annoying things at every single retail store. Well, there is a store right there, actually. I do have a hull repair drone to sell, an extra. Don't want the quest or want the store? Do I want to do both and dive? Let's go to the store. We'll decide. You worked at a tractor supply. Management literally crumbled, and the part-timers ran the entire store for months. I think I can get Burst Laser 1 online instead of Ion Stunner. Okay, we have a decent pew-pew setup here. Go back to my hoop dreams and try joining the NBA. If there was a sport I was going to try to be successful at, basketball is on the bottom of the list. I'm short, and I'm not a good shot. So I've tried basketball. I'm not good. Baseball I was actually quite good at, but not good enough to be pro, that's for sure. Do I dive? I think we probably die with 14 health if we dive for that quest, so... we have to go Slug Home Nebula, so we have a choice of green sectors, and if we find Engi, I think we get the unlock. You swear retail is worse nowadays than before? It's like people don't even treat people working at retail human. I guess when I worked, there wasn't the whole meme of Karens and all that going on, so you're probably right. It's probably worse now. It's been since before I started streaming, since I worked at retail, so 4 or 5 years, I guess. The store in FTL equals retail IRL. Oh, I don't get it. Buy a dirt bike, race motocross. I would probably die if I tried to do that. I've ridden a motorcycle once when my friend was the one driving the thing. I don't even know that driving is the right word. But I have no skill in that. Although my Uber and Lyft driving has given me some practice car driving, that's for sure. Holy dodges, man. Jesus. God damn it. Really? Really goddamn mini beam starts a fire. F you, FTL. Shitty game. Okay, well. Oh, there you go. Me being salty just probably made somebody on YouTube mad, but somebody here on Twitch happy. There you go. I cannot dodge to save my life here. Can you not have 75% dodge? No, you can have 75% dodge. Come on, get something offline, please. All right, both the missiles, that's good. Let's see, the Karen meme. Need a halberd here, some kind of beam. I saw a, I went to the post office a number of months ago, and some woman came in screaming at the people working there about not wearing a mask and them losing a package in the mail or something. It was just like, how can you treat other people that way? How can you treat other people that way and not feel like a horrible human being? Screaming at somebody for something, at least for probably that one postal worker, had nothing to do with them. Like, how are there just such horrible people in the world? I guess I just don't understand. Another week, another claustrophobic size ship? That's true. We do have a lot of drone parts. Oh, I forgot to do my free repair. Ever since you switched to watching on Twitch, the YouTube algorithm has stopped recommending FTL videos, which is where you discovered my videos in 2016. Nice. You're a Karen. You're clearly entitled to the best treatment. Okay. Your sister works at retail. People literally call her a biatch or whore almost every day. Yeah. Yeah, people are stupid and horrible. Oh, there's a pike beam if I want it. People are stupid and horrible, I guess. Do I even want a beam, though? Because I can't get hacking. You say I need a beam. Without hacking, I think a beam is terrible. Because we don't guarantee get through with just a combat drone and some shots. So, I guess I'll just get doors here. You know if it's America or the whole world, but society seems to be degrading. Well, I would guess that every generation thinks that. Is it worse now? I don't know. You imagine they already feel like horrible people and project that everyone else must be as horrible as them. Maybe so. No. Okay, could I not have all these empty jumps? I haven't got level 202 in this slug sector either, which is kind of bad. Wow! 4 shields and... Is this sector 4 or 5? I think this is 5. Sector 5, 4 shields is still insane. We should be actually immune to damage if our defense drone doesn't completely fail, but still is insane. Yeah, that's good. Let's dodge this first. Good. Okay. Nice. You know, if you turn off your combat drone a little before it gets to its firing position, you can turn it back on and it will immediately shoot. Oh, okay. It's not that's not micro I've done before, but makes sense. I play so much no pause, I'm probably not going to make use of that because I don't really want to practice strats that are not useful for no pause. I want to practice strats that are useful for no pause because that's the skill set I need to keep if I'm ever going to get the cycle done on Harma no pause random ships. But that is good to know. That's a lot of ultra pausing micro. That is not my favorite way to play FTL. So I'm usually too impatient for all that. But I'm guessing that's a strat that like people like Crow Revel and people who play that way use. Okay, do I have enough to get the level 202? I do, okay. Yes, I was streaming in circa 205, 1800 years ago. Totally. Wow. Only bomb weapons. Okay, well, don't need shields here. Okay. Beautiful. Most important skill for no pause, hack piloting. You're welcome. Okay. And you wonder why that's your meme. As you keep saying it every single time. You wonder why that's your meme. Maybe stop talking about it. That's right. I am like the Keanu Reeves of streaming. I've been streaming. I am a mortal streamer. Been streaming since before it was actually even possible. Totally, totally true. Okay, and that's a pretty strong ship. You're a pretty strong ship. Wow, that is a 5-6. I'm gonna guess a 6-power weapon system right there. Better dodge this too. Okay, good. Surprised only 2 shots hit there. Good. Let's see. Rand needs to do more reaction streams. Rand watches other FTL streams, comments on how they don't get salty, and then react on those reactions. Like, be as salty as I would be if I was in that situation. Thank God for the dodge, because you are a piece of crap failure, sir. Salt is legendary and would be great in politics. I hate politics. I hate politics, honestly. The reason I never talk about politics in my stream is because I do not like arguing with people. I get really uncomfortable when people yell at each other. And that's all politics is. It's people yelling at other people about their opinion being the only right opinion and there being no discussion in between. I hate politics. I would go crazy if I had to stream politics. So, imagine doing all this micro on no pause. Yeah. Oh my God. Free borders in the heal bay. Double missiles. 3 shields. Okay. Please be only 2. Okay, it's only 2. We can deal with this. Six shots. We hit 1? I mean, come on, FTL. Give me a break here. I guess 3. I don't know. 4 out of 6, maybe 4 out of 6 hit. I don't know. Math is hard. Good job, defense drone, though. Oh God, don't die, sir. How is this slug not frickin' dying? Jesus. How did 2 slugs get all of my crew down this much health? Guess that shows how weak Engis are. Against borders. Fucking FTL, man. Don't die, drone. Don't dry. Don't fucking hell. This goddamn shitty game. I'm gonna have to dodge a missile to not lose crew now. I just dodged my crew dying right there. Fucking FTL, man. Run out of goddamn missiles, you piece of crap. Why do you still have goddamn missiles? Why do you still have any? Finally, Jesus Christ. How do they have missiles? Because missiles are stupid and broken in this game, and enemies have about 5 times as many as they should. My opinion is people shouldn't yell, I disagree! There you go. Only thing that develops when you argue about politics is new brain damage. That's right. Even saying I don't like politics is probably making people who love politics mad at me, which is the essence of politics. Saying the words makes people mad at you. And say, I disagree! Your opinion is the wrong opinion. That's what I think about politics. Do I know any good looter games? Minecraft Dungeons has worked up your appetite for looter games. Well, there's the new Diablo 2 remastered, whatever it's called. There's Destiny 2, I think is considered a looter game. What was that? Kenshi? I guess Kenshi could be considered a looter game if you want a totally different type of game. Destiny 2, awful. Well, I know about it because Pieboy plays it all the time, so I don't know. Awful. Some people like it. It's popular. Wow, this guy's weapon system, Jesus. My weapons are hacked because you're a piece of shit. Thanks for being a piece of shit, by the way. Good dodges. I just hope we don't take damage here. I have to take out his hacking. Can't recommend Diablo 2 Remastered. Heard they repeated the same mistake as Warcraft 3 Reforged. I don't know. If you... God, he's got a fucking Engi repairing that. If you liked the original, it's a nostalgia game. You play it for nostalgia, not because you actually think it's going to be something new or revolutionary. I played it for a little nostalgia. It was kind of fun. That's the only reason I mention it. It's a looter game. It's one of the original looter games. God damn it. Your ship is really annoying to play, RPGNerdos. Really frustrating to play. Maybe that's on purpose, but my god, is it frustrating to play when you can't get good systems. And every ship is going to be more powerful than you, because they can just have hacking. Please finish him. Thank God. Oh my god. What is this tiny ship? It's another one of the enemy Shippack ships. This is very challenging, that's for sure. Divinity 2 is a looter game? I guess, I don't know. Did some video cut off early? Yeah, there's probably a couple that have because of my internet being craptastic. This is a really tough ship to play. Am I going to defeat the last boss without hacking? I can't get hacking, so probably not. I will probably attempt it, but I will probably die in the attempt. Unless we get the unlock. If we get an Engi sector, I think we just get the unlock and don't finish the run, which is what two of the other ships we played in this mod were like. Oh, the Diablo 2 stream died early. That's right. That's right. Yeah. And I would probably play Diablo 2 Remastered if... How much is the game? If it was cheap enough or was donated, I'd probably play it. Because to me, that is a nostalgia game. That is like one of the first just games I played a ton of on PC. Was Diablo 2. Get one combat 1, one combat 2. Maybe that's the way I need to play this. Diablo 2 in Game Pass. I don't know what Game Pass is. We actually can get more drone power than we get weapon power. Probably a purposeful design decision on this ship, I guess. But I will say there are some games that are fun to play, not so fun to watch. If I played it, my viewership would probably not be very good, and that's something I think about. Probably some people are like, stop talking about number of viewers, but that's just something you think about, at least I think about as a streamer all the time. Oh, God. Jesus. Just any amount of Mantis borders makes this ship just a nightmare. He hits my heel bay with that bomb. Stun bomb. Get my shields. That's a good weapon hit. Xbox Game Pass. Well, I wouldn't play it on Xbox, so would that even be useful? I would be playing it on PC, so I don't feel like Game Pass would do any good for that. Okay, good. No more weapons. I don't like playing top-down games with a controller. Don't like it at all. Isometric games with a controller feel bad to me. To be honest, surprised I'm still alive after those missile shenanigans. Yeah, well, we have hull repair plus drone recovery arm. That's the reason we're still in this run. As challenging as this run's been, at least we have heals. I'm going to be playing Stellaris soon then. No? Why would I? Did somebody... that was gifted a while ago, and I played it a couple times, and that game's way too slow for me. It's a good game, but it's way too slow for me. Oh, Xbox Game Pass works on PC, though? Okay. I seriously doubt Blizzard games would be on that, though. Blizzard's way too money hungry to put their stuff on something like that, I feel like. I was talking about losing viewers playing a game. That's when you talked about Stellaris? Okay. Well, Stellaris is popular. I played it, and I don't remember being the worst game ever for viewership, but... What was the worst game I've ever played for viewership? I don't know. Jesus. Could you give me a break, FTL? Come on. Oh, nice. All right, defense drone, then we got a Carl here. Carl to the rescue there. He still dies, though. I guess I need to get value point in piloting here. We're having to move our crew around too many times to have only level 1 piloting. Okay, let's see here. Engi, okay, alright, I think we complete this quest. I think we can do it. It has been surprisingly challenging. Alright, Engi sectors went through a massive lockdown after the End's arrival was detected. The organic robots have put all their resources to making a mysterious Project Sular with Federation support and sent out numerous scientific vessels around all the sectors for reasons mostly unknown. Engi Scout, pinpointing the location of closest research facility. ZE-32AB facility detected. Status operational, confirmed, long-range relay, available connection to the core worlds. Okay. I think this is going to end the run without us getting to the boss, I think. So let's go directly there, but I will get like level 2 piloting and doors and things I should have gotten earlier. You know, like all the Bethesda games are on Game Pass and EA Play is included with a subscription. Yeah. Can't do giant alien spiders, that's for sure. Reach that facility, we on the run. Okay, we did it! Engi Bomber B unlocked. Engi vessel detected. Purpose, coordinates, relay. Processing data confirmed. Vital information for Project Sular. Proceed to Core World's Engi vessel. You have been granted access to Project Sular's beacon. Alright, I'm gonna GG cookie time because that was actually rather challenging with that pretty weak ship. To get to, what was that, Sector 6? We had to fight Force Shield slug ship for that one. Really low scores on these victories. I think I'm gonna play one more before we go on break. I'll probably play one more of your ships, but your ships have been really challenging, so I want to play one of the stronger ones.